In the previous video I started as a humble bureaucrat, but by working hard to govern Athens effectively and be a loyal subject, I got nowhere. So I manipulated the imperial politics to get my friend elected emperor, who gave me all the power and influence I needed to betray him and make myself the emperor. Along with the empire, I inherited the conqueror trait, giving me a flat 5 gold per month, making my armies cheaper and my war declarations cost nothing. But probably the most important buff is the fact that my vassals are less likely to join factions, and I am harder to scheme against. My character lived just long enough to secure his daughter as the next empress. Agathe is intelligent, has good stats, and has inherited the conqueror trait, as that trait will be inherited by your successors forever, and the only way to lose it is to lose a bunch of wars or stay at peace for too long. The Byzantines have access to the decision to restore the Theodosian borders of Eastern Rome, by conquering Egypt and Levant. That seemed like as good a goal as any, so I spent the rest of Agathe's life carving a bloody path through the Middle East. I captured all the patriarchal cities and basically annihilated the Abbasids, allowing me to click this button and cement the power of Eastern Rome. Now there is only one place to go. Time to conquer the West. Of course, our next goal is to restore the Roman Empire. And for that, I basically just need to conquer Italy. Now I won't be doing that with this character because she's old, she's in poor health, she's going to die any day now, so let's just wait for her son to inherit and see what we'll do then. Of course, it is a shame we can't continue with this character. Ah, there she goes. She was, of course, the Augustus. She restored the Theodosian borders. Now, to take a look at our new character, we're relatively young, we're a genius, we're an elusive shadow, wonderful, zealous, brave, ambitious, perfecto. My vassals like me well enough as well. They're a little annoyed, I guess. That's just for the short reign, and this guy holds me in contempt for some reason. He's probably just jealous. Okay, so I'm gonna put the guy that hates me the most in charge of making other people like me more. And also we have some decent candidates for the other positions as well. Man, this guy's a fantastic marshal, but sorry dude. Corruption does what corruption does, and we're going to put a less competent but a more powerful person in your place. Okay, so this guy is already most of the way down through the seducer tree. I'm not a huge fan of the seducer tree, I'm just going to reset perks. Ooh, that's gonna cause a lot of stress. I'll eat that stress, why not? And instead, I'm just gonna go down the schemer tree. Don't mind me, I'm just going to whip myself a little bit. And also have a feast. Maybe feasting is a more healthy way to rid yourself of stress, but you know what? If it works, it works. Anyway. Oh great, and the Varangians want to pillage some of my stuff. Yeah, sure, knock yourselves out. And with my previous character, I took the evangelize to the pagans decision, and now the August Khanate is Orthodox. Let's do that again, shall we? We are going to be evangelizing down here. Okay, cool. Always fun. And now is the time to start our reconquest of Italy. Thankfully we have our forced vassalization CB from our conqueror trait, so it should not be difficult at all. And when it comes time to actually take the kingdom of Italy, there's this guy with a strong claim. He's not going to die anytime soon, hopefully, and he's absolutely willing to join my court for a measly 30 gold. Wonderful. But for now, Benevito is time to be brought under imperial protection. I wonder how their army will do with my qualitatively and quantitatively superior army. Not well, as it turns out. Okay, he's not a happy vassal, but what can he do? Capua, you're next on the chopping block. Hey, and the Bejas, or the Bejas, or however the heck you pronounce that, are now Orthodox, or at least their nobility is. Wonderful, and I get some nice prestige and influence for that. Wonderful. I guess I might as well start a legend. I have a legitimizing legend option, but I can't do that until I'm illustrious. Oh, that will be soon enough. And it's time to choose a new dynasty legacy line. I mean, glory somehow seems fitting, I think. Or I could do customs. Nah, I think I'm gonna do a glory line. Not for any particular gameplay reason, just for roleplay, I guess. And as I win the war for Spoleto, I can start my legitimizing legend. Wonderful. Ancona, how you doing? That's interesting. Why don't I have a forced vassalization CB on this guy? I'm not sure. It's not like there's only a limited number of times you can use that CB. I mean, I could potentially use it on Germany, for example. And on Italy. But not on Romagna here. Well, I don't know what's up with that, but I guess it doesn't matter. I can press Duke Lambert II's claims. And now that I have a hook on this guy for expanding his realm, I can just make him convert to the correct religion. Congratulations. Germany does hold these two counties in Italy, which is annoying because I need those two counties. So I guess I'm gonna have to fight all of Germany in 2 wars just to get these 2 bits of lands. Annoying, but I guess not a huge issue. So Greek culture has just discovered the royal prerogative, meaning I can increase the imperial bureaucracy, giving me a bunch of good stuff, including a casual plus 200 vassal limit, cause you know, I don't have enough vassals, you know? Yeah, that is a lot of vassals, man. Look at that. Venice, your time has come. Alright, I spent some time conquering Armenia while my truce is expired. I can just peacefully vassalize this count so I don't have to fight a boring war with him. And Romagna, well, Romagna is a perfect candidate for a forced vassalization. Bari was apparently a long contested province. Wonderful. Meaning I gain some nice little bonuses and buffs. I won't say no. Ah, and once again I get this event. I guess you just can't click the button to restore Roma until you get this event? Not sure what that's about, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I just need to conquer a few more duchies, and I guess become a legendary figure shouldn't be too much of a problem. And that was a quick and easy little vassalization. And Ravenna is also a contested province. No, Justinian's province restored. What's the backstory behind that? Oh, apparently that was the last legitimate capital of the Western Roman Empire. Interesting. I also don't want to conquer Italy just yet. I'm waiting for the Duchy of Istra to become de jure part of Italy, which will mean that when I eventually do conquer all of Italia, my lands will be connected here, instead of just having that bit of Germany poking out into the Mediterranean. It will be a nice contiguous land border. I guess while I'm waiting for that, I can take Tunis. Okay, so I have completed the Roman heritage legend, and apparently, among all the usual stuff, it will give me a claim on all the titles inside the Roman Empire. Now, looking at this, it doesn't have any de jure titles, so I guess this will either be terrible or great. Let's see. Oh, and it is great. I get a claim on literally all of the stuff. Look at that, 188 claims. Okay, yep. That was a good thing to do indeed. Aw, the Catholics think they can do crusades. How cute. So, there's still 22 months to go before Istria is a part of Italy. I guess I can use one of my claims to take Sardinia. Scleros takes the throne today, marks a historic milestone in the blah blah blah. Oh yeah, and I formed the Empire of Khazaria. Because why not, eh? Okay, that took longer than expected, but it's finally done. And look at that, Istria is now de jure part of Italy, so I guess I can take it whenever I want. But in order to form the Roman Empire, I will need to be maximum level of prestige, and to achieve that, I think I'm just going to create a whole lot of kingdoms. I hope I have enough money for that. Oh yeah, I have enough money for that. Yeah, that got me most of the way there. Also, the Seljuks are here. Let's see you try and form the Ottoman Empire now, you losers. And Italy, congratulations, you get to become a part of my empire. Created all of these tiny little kingdoms like Croatia, Serbia, Greece, Crete, etc. But I didn't create Syria, Anatolia and so on. Mostly because in case they ever left my hands, they won't be able to be a basis for a powerful vassal. Anyway, let's go ahead with our little project here in Italy. Man, our tiny little professional army is unstoppable. Look at that, they don't stand a chance. Look at them trying to fight back. Yes. Your resistance only makes me stronger. And there we go. Italy is now Italy. But let's take a look. What do we have here? Okay, what we do have is a bunch of Catholics who are not happy with me. Well, there is one idea I have to deal with these infidels, or heretics, I guess. Pope, your existence, time to end it. And this is what happens when I raise all of my troops, including the levy. It's not just 3,000, it's just a casual 18,000, don't worry about it. And the Pope is captured. And can we now press a very fun little button to mend the Great Schism? I need to be a religious icon for that. Okay, fair enough, that shouldn't be too difficult. Also, Rome needs to be under Orthodox rule, and currently it is still ruled by the Pope. Well, I mean, this guy has leprosy, so I figure that whole situation will sort itself out in time. I've been spending some time clearing up my borders. I conquered all of Armenia, except for, I guess, this little county. And I am now trying to take the Mayorca Islands, so I can secure the Mediterranean and get those nice bonuses. And here, I am recently disembarked, and the opposing forces are about to attack me. But I do have some pretty good prowess and martial skills, because I have been taking the martial lifestyle recently, so it says that I'm probably going to lose, but let's see what happens. Okay, it's not an easy fight. Oh boy, come on. Oh, it depends on the dice. No, oh my goodness, I'm actually gonna lose. Oh no, that's annoying. Okay, well, I am now no longer disembarked, so when I recover a bit just before they finish the siege of this island, I think I'm going to attack them, and I think this time things are gonna go a little bit differently. By the way, this guy really wants to be the next emperor, and I don't want him to be the next emperor. And that worked out well. And now my son is the heir. As long as he doesn't die from measles, that is. And let's attack here, see what happens. Oh yeah, now it's a little bit different, isn't it? I think I'm gonna smash them again before they can run away. Oh, and the Seljuks have finally arrived, and they have decided to try and attack me with a mere 5,000 troops. Good luck, Seljuks, I guess. Anyway, Mayorca is mine. And of course I can secure the Mediterranean, giving me a bunch of nice little bonuses. Wonderful. Also, you know what? Italia now exists. Get out of here, Seljuks! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! And Seljuks have been routed. Apparently they are broken and they are forced to leave my lands. I'm not sure what that means, let's see. I guess presumably they won't be able to do the invasion, the Seljuk invasion CB against me. The imperial bureaucracy needs to be expanded to meet the needs of the expanding imperial bureaucracy. My truce with the Pope is over, so now can I just revoke this land? Well, he will say no, but I mean, he's free to refuse, I guess. That just means I'll need to put him down aggressively. Ho-ho! And he's not the only one that rose up. And good, these are all the Catholics that are angry with me. That just means I will be able to replace them with good, loyal Orthodox Christians. Oh no, they're actually going to defeat me in our battle. That's annoying, that's annoying, that's annoying, but fine, not a catastrophe. I'll just need to regroup and hit them back. And also, I guess I might as well hire a bunch of mercenaries and holy orders. No, I can't hire a holy order because I'm not at war with a hostile faith. But I can hire a whole bunch of mercenary companies, as I do in fact have infinite money. Yeah, I don't think this is enough mercenaries yet. Okay, now that I've hired all the mercenaries, that will be enough, presumably. Ah, they're running away, the cowards. Oh, they're trying to siege down my capital, and they're doing a pretty good job, as it turns out. You know what? I think I can't afford to let them have their way with Byzantium. I need to stop that immediately. I'm gonna need to disperse to not starve to death. Death. Okay, I can't really wait any longer, let's just go for it. Oh, come on! Oh, that's annoying. Well, at least I stopped them from sieging down Byzantium for now, anyway. You know what? I don't think I hired enough mercenaries after all. I'm just gonna go ahead and hire the special ones as well. Apparently you can only hire 3, I didn't realize that. Oh man, that's annoying. Where did they get so many troops anyway? I mean, I guess a bunch is the Pope's mercenaries. Jesus, where did he get 14,000 mercenaries? Oh man. Man, you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to do a white peace. Cause damn, they are powerful. Yeah, just gonna do a quick white peace and we're gonna pretend that never happened. I can establish silk production. Since the ancients smuggled the first silkworms from the remotest lands of the East, silk manufactures and sale have always been an imperial monopoly. Oh, this is a villa building. Alright, cool. Now, I do have the option to click the button to restore Rome. But it doesn't feel right when the Christian schism hasn't been mended yet. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that, well, as soon as I can. The Pope is a tougher nut to crack, considering that he still has leprosy and he still is not dead. Perhaps God really is on his side. And I couldn't defeat the Battle Pope on the battlefield, but perhaps I can get him when he's most vulnerable. Excellent. Okay, now, if I demand that there's 65% chance that he'll just accept. And what if I give him some money? And what if I give him an artifact? Okay, he's slightly more likely to Accept. What else can I do? Hey, what if I just sway him? Maybe. I'll just ask him to give me his stuff when I'm done with this war in Hungary. I'm just cleaning up these borders a little bit. Okay, so pretty please with a cherry on top. Give me all your land. Yes! Success! And like that, I can mend the Great Schism. At last, the Great Schism has been mended. No longer will the arrogant bishops in Rome claim undue primacy over their peers. Heck yeah. And look at this. That gives all the Catholics an option to convert to Orthodox. And of course the Catholics lose a bunch of fervor. And not just Catholics but all Christians. For example, these guys were Coptic, now they're Orthodox. And now, because all other forms of Christianity are considered heresies, Catholics are hostile, meaning that we can do holy wars against them if we need to, but also we can revoke their lands on the basis of their faith. Now they're still angry, but even these Italians have, well, many of them have converted to Orthodoxy, so it's only a matter of time before Orthodoxy overcomes all other forms of Christianity completely. And finally, time to restore the Roman Empire. If Rome and other key territories of the old empire could be reclaimed, the Byzantine Empire would win recognition in the eyes of the West and the true and rightful continuation over the Roman state. I gain Augustus, I gain the Roman Empire. Let's see what happens. Justinian's dream realized. It is an auspicious day, for today the Empire of Romans realizes its ancient potential. From every corner of the empire can shouts of jubilation and pride be heard. Heil Caesar! But I must now steer the sails of this vast enterprise. What will we make of this Rome? Among my many predecessors and the myriad incarnations of Roman power, the choice narrows. Shall we continue on, true to our recent culture, or shall we fully embrace the traditions of our ancestors? May there be moderation in all things. So the game proceeds naturally. I gain Augustus, new Caesar, legend seed, the Roman Empire, the empires of Caesarea and Italia are integrated to the Roman Empire. Or what happens if I click this button? So the same thing plus, the state faith becomes Hellenism. Every administrative vassal converts to Hellenism. Plus, the game is going to be a little harder in general. I mean, I did literally just mend the Christian schism. It's kind of weird to just turn around now. Oh, actually, we're going to be pagans. But I'm not one for half measures either. Okay, so I'm Hellenic now. All of my vassals, or at least all of the administrative vassals, which are most of them, are Hellenic. Look at that, all of this is my de jure land now. Let's take a look at Hellenism. Communal identity, esotericism, astrology, no head of faith. So can I just reform Hellenism immediately? I mean, I guess there's no reason I could not. But that's enough for now. Join me next time when we see if I can hold on to this new Hellenic Roman Empire and spread the ancient truth of paganism to Europe and perhaps beyond. Or will the Roman Empire collapse once again? My name has been Michael, and I'll see you there.